Guru Charana Padma Gevala Bhakati Sadama Shri Guru Charana Padma Gevala Bhakati Sadama Shri Guru Charana Padma Gevala Bhakati Sadama Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhagati Sadma Vandamui Prabhu Kara Daya De Hamare Bhata Jaya Prabhu Kara Daya De Hamare Bhata Jaya Veda Sushubhi Bhuvana Veda Sushubhi Bhuvana Veda Sushubhi Bhuvana Veda Sushubhi Bhuvana Patita Bhavana Prabhupada Patita Bhavana Prabhupada Loyla Sharana Prabhupada Loyla Sharana Guru Re Guru Re Guru Re Guru Re Jai Jai Guru De Guru De Guru De Guru De Jai Guru Re Guru Re Guru Re Guru Re Jai Jai Guru De Guru De Guru De Guru De Da Prabhupada 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Parthasarathi Maharaj, and myself for that matter, we joined ISKCON. It was very early 1973, and we were brahmacharis in the London Temple, Bury Place, in the West End of London. So we served there by preaching, doing book distribution. Then he came to South Africa and I carried on there. And we met up here later on in 1980. And he was already doing very important preaching work with the Tent Campaign and the Namahattas. But sometimes he would go out on the streets and distribute books on his own. I remember on Saturdays quite often he would go out on his own because he really wanted to give people Krishna consciousness. So that mood of spreading Krishna consciousness and trying to help people with Krishna consciousness, that's always been very much an integral part of his being in Krishna consciousness. There was a special program held in the Gandhi Hall in central Durban. It was like a Namahatta convention, and it went on over 2 nights. And all the Namahattas put on different presentations. Some did some drama, some sang a bhajan, and so on like that. So I was watching all of this going on, and it was really amazing. All these people, and they were really, they were devotees. They were really committed to Krishna consciousness, and I was quite astonished. And the then National Secretary for South Africa, Tulsidas, as I was watching all this, Tulsidas leaned over to me and he told me that, the person behind all this is Parthasarathi Prabhu. And I was quite amazed that really one devotee is doing so much amazing service, but it was true.
So please put your hands in the air. So the idea is now, as loud as you can, you're going to say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna!
So it is quite fitting that for a personality like him, who over the years have cultivated so many, practically thousands of conditioned souls he has brought to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada and to Krishna. And due to his very humble nature, very easy to approach, had a very wonderful disposition, that anybody would take the liking to him immediately.
I was fortunate to have come in contact in Krishna consciousness by the grace and the mercy of His Grace Parthasarathi Das Goswami. I met him very early in 1979 when they were actually going street chanting on the road, and actually at that point we were actually a little depressed because I had lost my elder sister and we were looking for some kind of spiritual shelter. So Partha Maharaj would come with some of the devotees and they would go street chanting on the road. And I was very interested in Krishna consciousness, although I didn't know anything about Krishna consciousness. But I guess it was just meeting Partha Maharaj and actually discussing and getting involved in Krishna consciousness. So as the time went on, we Partha Maharaj came over and started having a Namahatta every Sunday at our Welbidat Namahatta Center. And in this way, I began to learn Krishna consciousness. He actually delved my whole life in actually serving Krishna. We didn't really know much about Bhagavad Gita, so he actually taught us Bhagavad Gita. He initiated my mother later on in Krishna consciousness, and I think most of all, it was his care and his love and his affection and his exemplary teachings of Srila Prabhupada, which actually attracted us to Krishna consciousness.
Early in 1983 was when I was in the University of Durban Westville campus, and he was the first devotee I solidly heard the philosophy of Krishna consciousness from. And what really struck me was his profound way of presenting the philosophy, and something which became the impetus for me to emulate in my own spiritual life. You know, I tried to follow in his footsteps to present the philosophy very nicely. And also I had the good fortune of spending some time with him in India, and I could see that he was like very renounced and austere. So those kind of qualities became the guiding principle for me in my spiritual life.
The initiation of His Divine Grace, Parthasarat Maharaj, was very significant to us in a sense that we have been taking shelter of him as a role model. When I first joined ISKCON, him and His Divine Grace Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj, they were the senior brahmacharis in this country. So I always seek their advice regarding how to remain a brahmachari, how to take care of myself and deal with all the challenges. So I've always had some words of wisdom from His Divine Grace Partha Maharaj, and I was very, very inspired today when I saw him finally taking that final stage of formally taking sannyas and taking sannyas danda and all that. It was very inspiring.
My really close association with Maharaj was in Johannesburg when he was my Sankirtan leader, and he really was a very good facilitator. He helped me a lot in my spiritual life and my service. He facilitated me very nicely with whatever I needed. I really admire his leadership qualities. I think he was really a wonderful Sankirtan leader.
My mother met His Holiness Parthasarat Das Goswami Maharaj as early as 1974. He himself said that she was one of the first devotees that we met. And subsequently he came to our home and preached to us the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. And he also asked me to become a life member, which I did. And since then, he has been my spiritual mentor. And I feel very honored to have met such a wonderful person as His Holiness Parthasarat Das Goswami Maharaj. One of the things that I noticed most about Parthasarat Maharaj is that he was very, very humble from the outset. He gave many, many classes at the end of which I always felt that here is a person I'd like to emulate, because he is just so humble. He is the epitome of humility. And as a result of that, he never really felt that he should take sannyas, which is a renounced order of life. Although since I know him, he's always been very renounced and very, very committed to his spiritual master's mission.
Okay, clap your hands.
It's part of the entire sannyas ceremony. Both the martyrs will go onto the altar and offer some stuff, some items to the deities, and then they'll come down after 7:30. So everyone can kindly please go into the temple room and be involved in this wonderful, auspicious occasion. Thank you.
Yes. So can you ask one thing? One horrible mundane thing. Could you seriously crying babies off this evening? No telephone. Krishna's not called one. You don't need one. Okay? The cell phones. Don't be imprisoned by the cell.
Received it and finally Keshava Bharati Maharaj. Gaurasundar received it from Keshava Bharati Maharaj and he gave it to his devotees. Receiving the Kaupina in this way, one can certainly also become a great yogi. Maya taranga samsara pakitamam samudhara Kaupinam dehi shuryatham bhavatapa nivaranam Kaupina grihanenaham puto smitya achari iha. Translation. Please deliver this fallen soul from the waves of the material world. Bestow upon me the Kaupin, purify me and extinguish the suffering of material existence. Receiving this Kaupina, I shall very quickly become pure. We'll take it. Bahu Guru Bhiksu Payogam Yoga Patadikam Mam Grihaya. O spiritual master, please give me the cloth and other items which are the characteristics of a sannyasi. Niranjana Maharaj says,
Ittivarya Shraya, Tatasvabhadra, O fortunate one, if you so desire this, then say Vraisha. May the function commence 3 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Go. Hare Krishna, go. Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. This is your big time campaign to connect. So, we'd like to first of all welcome our guests, the Vaishnavas, Niranjana Swami Maharaj, Chaitanya Maharaj, Arthur Maharaj, and of course our great guests of honor, Srila Prabhupada, Shri Radha Giri Govardhana, Parthasarathi Prabhu has helped you in your Krishna consciousness, and by dint of his advanced Krishna consciousness, he has helped you come from whatever position you may have been at some point in the past, to come to a point further advanced in Krishna consciousness. But as far as I'm concerned, no one has made a contribution to spreading Krishna consciousness, establishing Krishna consciousness, establishing Srila Prabhupada's movement in South Africa. No one has made a contribution like His Grace Parthasarathi.
I know why you're here tonight. This Krishna consciousness movement is based on loving relationships. And Parthasarathi Maharaj loves you and you love him. His Holiness Parthasarathi Maharaj, and I became the cook. And then we had our pastimes together. We were making life members.
I pointed out to a lot of the devotees a few years ago when I first came back. This is a person you should all offer all respect and service to, because he's the one that's actually stayed here. He is actually, after Prabhupada, to me anyway, this is the Guru of South Africa. And when we see we've got a Prime Minister in South Africa, this is actually him. That means I'm probably not getting another visa for that one, right? And he offers it to his godbrothers to pass their blessing and bring him back, give their initiation lecture, and then tell us the rest.
middleman and communicates everything for us. So, we'll be back in a few minutes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Prabhupada ki, Prabhupada ki, Shishiradanatha ki.
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used to say in reference to sannyasis, he would quote the verse that I am not a Brahmin, I am not a Vaishya, I am not a Kshatriya, Sudra, nor am I a Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, sannyas. I am simply the servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna, the maintainer of gopis. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta spoke this verse in relationship to the sannyas order. One has to become free from all external designations. Ultimately, we are all servants of Krishna. And therefore, one has to detach himself from these types of external designations to be fully dedicated to the service of the Lord. One who has accepted the renounced order of life, it is very difficult to give up sex life, to give up wealth, to give up one's home. But it's even more difficult. What's even more difficult is to give up falsehood. Very difficult. So many devotees in Ukraine also are becoming sheltered by this method of preaching and method of begging others to take to Krishna consciousness in the way that he does. So I became very inspired by his association throughout all of these years, and he may refer to me, or he may be mantras chanted tonight in reference to me as being a guru. In fact, I was even thinking that when I give you this sannyas mantra, I'll ask him, what mantra do you want me to give you? So that he can tell me first, so I can be empowered to give it to him. Now we'd like to ask Partner Prabhu to please come and accept Standa and to accept his name and sannyas. So, we'll now feel very privileged to bestow upon you. Sarati Das Goswami.
Jova Sarvabhasta Gato Piva Ya Smare Pundarikaksham Sapahya Vyantara Shuchi Vaishnava Sarvabhoma Sri Jagannataya Te Namaha Svaha 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 Jitacha Jagatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Svaha.
You are unable.
Be positive now. You got to write to my mom. She phoned me again yesterday night. Very worried about it. Happy Ball.
How are you?
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, messages. Hot ball there. Thank you. Here you are. For you.
Teacher, I was calling you. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks. All yours. No, come. Thank you so much. Thank you, David. More happy now? Yeah. You'll have to come and see me on the weekend sometimes. You get my letter. Where's Mars staying?
No one. Come on.
Thanks. You still in the class? Luke, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you. You never listen to me. Hey, Harry Calder. Thanks for all your help. You're right. I think I love it.
Any such false statements will be made.
Thanks, David.
Excuse me?
Thank you for your association, your guidance for the last 22 years. Thank you very much. Dolly was easy. Oh, Dolly! Dolly! 1, 2, 3. Hello, Dolly.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Well, it isn't a change. Marge is already elevated to that level of stuff. But it's all a celebration and enjoyed it.
How are you feelings about going much?
Well, firstly, I'd like to say that I guess I speak on behalf of many disciples. This sannyas initiation was something that's long overdue by decades, I'd say. But it was very ecstatic and very wonderful to hear Niranjana Swami and Bhakti Chaitanya Swami speak from their heart, and it was very amazing realizations they gave us. And it gives us more insight into who Srila Parthasarathy Maharaj is. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,